All right, we're going to take you to this now. The Deputy Finance Minister and Reserve Bank Governor is currently briefing members of the media following the end of the G20 Fourth Finance and Central Banks Deputies meeting that were held in Durban this week. Let's listen in.
Can best support growth in Africa. The South African presidency also hosted a number of side events, including a key forum on further strengthening the compact with Africa, a seminar discussing how artificial intelligence may affect productivity and labor markets, discussions on mobilizing private investment for sustainable growth in Africa, enhancing growth, cross-border payments in sub-Saharan Africa, and addressing natural catastrophe insurance protection gaps. The finance ministers and central governors meeting will convene in Washington, D.C. on the sideline of the annual meetings of the World Bank Group and the International Monetary Fund in October. South Africa will then host the G20 Leaders Summit in November this year during our summer. And as the statement will be released, if you have any inquiries, the email is also laid out there. I thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Minister. Indeed, the statement has been released and is sitting on our website and also the communique. May I now invite questions and ask colleagues, as you are taking on questions, if you can stand up, identify yourself, and then pose your question. Thanks. I see Reuters.
Good. Good afternoon, Deputy Minister, and Governor. Kopano Gumbi from Reuters. Just two questions. Firstly, can you detail the key compromises that were made to achieve consensus on this communique and how you managed to successfully convince the United States to sign off on this communique? And then secondly, to the Governor, the communique emphasizes central bank independence quite prominently. Could you elaborate on why this was a priority for the G20 this time around? Did US President Donald Trump's latest comments to the Fed chair have any bearing on your decision to emphasize this? Thank you.
Thank you, Kopano. Number two. What's that? I have number two here, then you'll be number three. Thanks.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Nokhanya Mdambo from EWN. Can we, just jumping on to Kopano's question on the communique, get a sense of the issue on sustainable financing and the issue on defining that specifically? What was the issue there and what was the agreement finally in terms of defining or how to define sustainable financing? And then can we also just get an update on where we are with the Cost of Capital Commission that was established earlier this week? Can we get a sense of where the work is at the moment? And then just the issue of cross-border payments, please, in terms of the discussions about how to get around the regulatory frameworks. What were the discussions about that and where do we stand there? Thank you.
Thank you. Number three.
Hi, I'm Kanika Seigel from the Africa Report. Just one question. You talked about the debt vulnerabilities and the debt situation that we're seeing across Africa. I'm just wondering, when it comes to plans for restructuring,